We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Wade Miley gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Kevin Newman.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Full count now. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting third, the left.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Frazier over at second. Reynolds is over at first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. From the stretch, Moran, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The set and the 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So digging in now, Gregory Polanco, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here comes the first pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 1-0. Mitch Keller gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding forward now, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Batting second.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So striding in, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
A runner at second, nobody out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third
That
here.
is third. The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now batting, Eugenio Suarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now, out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Guillermo Heredia. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Guillermo Heredia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting 8. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there at the letters 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Mitch Keller. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the 3-1. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he popped him up. Galvis has a play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Nick Castellanos now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here we go. Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Josh Bell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hard hit ball to second. Galvis.
He's out.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. One left for Pittsburgh. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. In now for the Reds, Kirk Casale. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Wade Miley. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Digging in, number 4. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A high fastball is in there. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly to Frazier at the bag. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Gregory Polanco as we begin the top of the
Leading off
fourth.
for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Moustakas is there on to first, and there are two down.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Settling in now, Jacob Stallings. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lines softly toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. In now, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Polanco on the run.
That ball's foul.
And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And the pitch. Suarez left field and carrying well. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in now,
Second baseman,
Mike Moustakas.
Mike.
And that misses ball
Moustakas.
1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Here we go.
2 and 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Cincy.
Leading off for the Pirates, the pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Come on, Red.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Taken but called a strike. The 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jesse Winker.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a
Fastball well outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
He's got first.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know
Now
that
batting,
would hurt.
catcher,
He'll never show it, though.
Kurt.
Too much pride at stake.
Gus Valley.
Standing in, Kurt Casale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
0-1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
The count is
Might have been
1-2.
looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Winker is on his way home. He scores as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Derek Holland comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Derek Holland.
Standing in now, Wade Miley, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Polanco at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Into the box now, number 4. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Very well could have been a hit and run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Holland into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Reds out in front, 4-1. Lucas Sims is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. All set for the start of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball
And
one.
it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
This is line to left, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
You think he's not setting
The
the tone
bat.
for this series
The
right
first
there?
baseman.
Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Third base.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Colin Moran. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball.
And there's ball 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Three and 2 now. Gregory Polanco, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. Yeah, and guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1.
The count is 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. To the left side, but it's well foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ball 1.
Great ball 1.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Reds are on top, 4-2. Robbie Erlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Robbie Erlin.
Now to the plate, Joey Votto. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Softly hit toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The third baseman, number 7,
Eugenio Suarez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Pirates 2. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Red, number 67, Matt Bowman.
7th inning ready to roll. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Pedro Strop is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Into the box, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a liner. And he has broken this one open, as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Right fielder.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that, as you see the signal from the dugout. Stepping in, Guillermo Heredia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Up next,
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Stallings, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 6 and the Reds 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerard Dyson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 6, Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And it's 1-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score the runner from third.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Kirk Casale, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1.
Ball. That pitch is up.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The pitcher, number 46.
Richard Rodriguez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
For the Pirates, number 48. Richard Rodriguez.
Tucker Barnhart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Barnhart hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And a relay home. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's in.
Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3. 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
First and second now, 1 man out. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up now, Joey Votto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
0-1 the count. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 11 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead.
They complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. This one's chopped to third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball well outside. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Reds 10 and the Pirates 6. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Strike 2. Lorenzen, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a called third strike right on the inside corner. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Suarez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now the pitch.
That's out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as the lead holds at 10-6. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball.
Now
nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Ready. Galvin.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the catcher, Kirk.
Standing in,
Doug
Kirk
Allen.
Sally. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
2 out with the man at first.
All right, let's go. Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati as the lead holds at 10-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies and
Robert
gentlemen,
Stevenson
your
will come on to
attention,
pitch
please.
now as he'll move into
The
the 8th
changes
spot in
for
the lineup
Cincinnati.
on the double switch
Now
here.
pitching and batting
Kyle
in the
Farmer
eighth.
is into the ball game as
Number
well as he'll
55,
slide into the pitcher's
Robert
spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9.
All set to
Number
start the 9th
52,
in this one. Stepping in
Kyle
and ready for another
Farmer.
shot, Brian Reynolds. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stevenson, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Boy, and they have not
Up next
been
to
able to
Biden.
get him out. This is now a
first baseman.
5-hit ball game
Doug.
for him here, and those don't
Yeah.
come along every day. Standing in now, Josh Bell, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball,
Now
1
action in
strike.
the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Cincinnati Reds get their 20th home win this year. Pedro Strop earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.